Hurricane Milton now pushing across the Sunshine State Peninsula with destructive storm surge, strong winds, and potentially catastrophic flooding rainfall. Fox weather meteorologist Haley Meier live in Daytona Beach, Florida with more.
Hey guys, yeah, we are out in Daytona Beach, as you mentioned. This is the worst that it's been. We are sort of in a wind tunnel right now. We're seeking shelter for our camera. We've had all sorts of technical issues, but hey, being in the rain is gonna do it to you. At this point, the wind is pulling this right in my face. It feels like little pins and needles coming into my face as well. I mentioned this earlier. I used to play soccer in college, and they taught us bend your knees so you can check people. It works the same for hurricane coverage here. When it comes to the storm surge, it started to come up. We're seeing quite a bit of sea foam. I think that's a really key thing here. But the storm surge as well is making its way into the street just behind me. Not a ton to be a major issue for what is called Atlantic Highway. It's the main thoroughfare through this island, but it's certainly not a good spot here closer towards the beach. We are just past the high tide cycle that we've got going on right now. So this is the worst of it here in Daytona. Things will start to die back down a little bit over the next few hours once Milton finally begins to pull farther away, but still a Category 1 hurricane by the time it made its arrival just to the south of me in Daytona. But where Daytona is, with that center of circulation, the key thing is here, we had the storm surge with the onshore flow of wind. We also had that rain. We're under a flash flood watch and a flash flood warning right now, storm surge warning, hurricane warning, you name it, we have it here out in Daytona. Thankfully, that tornado threat never materialized here in Daytona. We did have some water spouts that were just immediately off to our south and our southeast. But here in Daytona, we fared well with the tornado threat, which is one of the worst parts of Milton that we've had throughout the rest of the day. Unfortunately for Daytona, the rain is not done. The waves still kicking up, the rain again still hounding me at this point in time. I'd venture to guess wind gusts are probably over 70, maybe touching 80 with that gusting. I think last time I checked in with Ian, we were about 75, 76 miles per hour, but it's definitely picking up here. Finally, Milton making its way all across the state. In Volusia County, we're up to about 13,000, 14,000 people without power when I last checked. So that's going on maybe about 10, 15% of the county. We'll see how things fare out when the winds begin to calm down, but I don't expect that for another hour or so, guys. Back to you.
Haley, be safe out there. Fox weather correspondent Haley Meier reporting live in Daytona Beach. Thank you as always. We appreciate that.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.